Episode 7 of It Welcome to Derry starts off in 1908, ladies and gentlemen, and this episode is insane and probably the best of this season so far. There's one episode left. Now, we're shown Pennywise, the real Pennywise, Bob Gray, performing for kids amid red balloons, doing his signature little dance, the shuffle, the Pennywise, the dancing clown dance. But then you see a creepy boy in the shadows, kind of lurking and looking and seeing what's going on and what's happening. And it's just like, you have this uneasy feeling about what is going to happen. Bob later kind of sees his daughter Ingrid dressed as a clown, and you can see that they have a very, very fun relationship. They love each other, and it's just like Bob is just that regular, natural guy just trying to make a living. And I didn't expect that to happen because, you read the book, you've seen the miniseries and the two It movies. You don't really focus on Bob Gray or how he became this Pennywise character. And it's their last meeting between each other, Bob and Ingrid. Later, we see the boy kind of approach Bob after Bob is just, having a nice drink. The boy kind of lures Bob into the woods. Then you hear this blood-curdling scream. And Pennywise, it, or whatever you want to call it, kills Bob and takes the form of it, the dancing clown, or Pennywise the dancing clown, because he kind of sees that it's more effective to hunt children than to be in, I guess, in a boy's body, which is kind of really interesting and creepy at times, but it's like, oof. Meanwhile, Hanlon uncovers the military's plan. The army intends to let Pennywise terrorize America every 27 years. So it's like, oh, they didn't want to, take him in and use him for, against defenses against other nations. No, terrorize America for every 27 years. It's like, oh, okay, so the government knew what was going on, and Hanlon is just uncovering things crazy. The big thing about this episode and the centerpiece is the Black Spot, which is the title of this episode. You could call it the Black Spot Massacre, where white supremacists attack the safe haven in Derry where Hank is there. And it's just, you could say every single character is in this scene, and it's just like, well, and despite certain aspects of helping people, this and that, the attackers use fire, bullets, and scary chaos, and, you thought Pennywise, the dancing clown, was the real villain. No, these people are the real villains of what happened at the Black Spot, and kind of Halloran channels the spirit of Sesqui to help rescue Hank, Will, and Ronnie through others like Rich, but dies heroically. And the massacre highlights kind of the brutality of what goes on in it, especially in the 1960s. They really focus on the aspect of the story, what was going on during those times in real life with the real events, and then putting it into here. I mean, the show is getting away with a lot of things that I don't think would pass with a movie, but it's really interesting to see how everything goes. And then during the chaos, Pennywise appears, and something that you didn't expect at all. He's killing more people. He kills someone that is very, very close, and Ingrid kind of struggles with her father's death, forced to confront certain aspects of how to control certain things, and it's just like, oof. The episode ends with Hank and the surviving children safe, but the threat of Pennywise remains. This is a straightforward episode. It's an insane episode. And while you think that the safe place to be would be the Black Spot, it's not. And then you see Pennywise, having that cycle of terror every 27 years. It's like, oh, okay, you have survivors, you have certain, heroes and casualties and who's dying, who's not dying, but the aspect of how to move this story along with only one episode to go, it's going to be really interesting, because this could be a 3 full season series. Yes, and it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out now, because we're going to go backwards every 27 years, and that third season could be the aspect of knowing Bob Gray. You start from 1908, you add 27 years and another 27 years, keep adding on to it. The timeline adds up, ladies and gentlemen. But the only thing is that what is going to happen in the final episode of this season? And the big thing about it is that what's going to happen in the final episode of this season? Because it's 8 episodes. You could have stretched this out to 10, 13, 16 episodes maybe, but just showing more and more. But for what they've been doing, this episode is really good, very well done. The imagery is crazy. The aspect of how seeing Pennywise in more true form than being scary. He's the scariest I've ever seen him be, whether it be in the book, the miniseries with Tim Curry, or even Skarsgård in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. Seeing Bill Skarsgård reprise his role in this television series, phenomenal. He is a phenomenal actor, and it goes to show that he has a wide range. But seeing how a boy in it form killed Bob Gray and took over Penny, like, unimaginable. Like, the idea in the mind, how everything works, is just like, it's so unnerving, unsettling, and it's just, Welcome to Derry is hitting those points in the back of your brain like, whoa, can this get any crazier? And yeah, it is, and it's going to be. And there's one episode left, and it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. This episode really stood out because of what happened at Black Spot and the aspect of, Pennywise isn't the real villain. It's everyone else. It's the humans that are the real villains. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about episode 7 of It. Welcome to Derry. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Where do you think everything's going to happen now? Did you like that we got an origin story finally to see it all play out? How, Bob Gray became Pennywise, or It, or whatever you want to say, or whatever you want to call it. What was the most unsettling thing about this episode? And what do you think is going to happen in the finale of season 1, I could say, of It, Welcome to Derry? So let me know in the comment section about all the questions I just asked. I'm Mr. Filmstock. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week to my season 1 finale, episode 8 review of It, Welcome to Derry.